So good morning people, and welcome to Cooking on the Corsican. This is a special Cooking on the Corsican this week because we are off to the NBN, the Norfolk Broads Forum meetup at Salhouse. We've just left Port of Higham. It's a beautiful morning, albeit a little bit windy. It's the 20th of May. And I don't know if there'll be any cooking in this vlog this week. We might just be covering what's going on at the Norfolk Broads Forum meet. I don't actually know what's going on myself, so as the film progresses, you'll be like me, you'll see exactly what's going on. We're in company with some friends, they're behind us. I'll just pan the camera around. Say good morning, Steve.
Good morning, everybody.
Steve is on the helm doing an absolutely stunning job. And behind us there are our friends and their little boat, which is called Penny for Your Thoughts or something? Penny Forum. That's Penny 4M or something. And as you can see, we're flying our bunting. So we look absolutely stunning. I'll just pan around here and give you a little bit of a look at the beautiful Norfolk countryside. Lovely and flat. You certainly won't need your hill walking boots if you come and live in Norfolk, let me tell you. So I won't rattle on for too long here. We've got quite a long cruise ahead of us, possibly about 3 hours. We've just left Port of Higham and we're heading for Salhouse, and that's about a 3-hour cruise. So we should get there sometime after, I don't know, sometime about 11:30, 11:45 or something like that. And we'll come back to you when we get there and we get moored up, and we'll show you what is going on at the Norfolk Broads Forum meet. And by the way, this is a new camera we're using. We've got a new rig here. We're using a GoPro 5 black, and I've got a little Rode microphone on it with one of these little protector things for the wind. I don't know what you call them. As you all know, we are not very technically minded, but we've got it all set up and we hope it's working properly. So anyway, if you've been watching, thanks very much, as I always say, and we'll come back very soon and show you what is going on at the forum meetup. So all the best in the meantime. So people, welcome back to the second part of this vlog special. And we've made good headway. What you can see directly in front of you now is a place called St Benet's Abbey. For those of you who don't live in this area and don't know the Norfolk Broads, but that is St Benet's Abbey. It's a lovely place. If you ever come to Norfolk, go in there, especially if there's nobody else in there. If you go in there at night, like when it's a bit quieter and nobody's in there, it's a very strange place, you know. You get a very funny feeling when you're in there. Can't quite explain it. And I'm not one of these people that believes in ghosts and all this rubbish, you know, but you do get a sort of strange feeling. And it's an interesting place, very interesting place. I'll just pan the camera around here. We're coming up to some moorings, very popular moorings here at the Abbey. And this is, there you are, I'll pan around here quickly. This is one of the traditional cruisers, sailing cruisers, and he'll be heading down to Achill because there's a regatta on at Achill this weekend. That cut there takes you to South Walsham, and straight over here are the moorings at St Benet's. Sorry if I panned round a bit quick there, but I actually stood on the dog who's right underneath my feet. So there you are, that was just a little bit. I thought we'd just turn this on and give you a little bit of a show of what's going on at St Benet's. I'll tell you, there's not a lot of people here at the moment, but later on tonight they all start coming about any time after 2 o'clock today. Changeover day today in Norfolk, and tonight it'll be pandemonium here. I can absolutely guarantee it. So there you go. So I will just tell you a little bit of the idea in getting this particular camera. As most of you know, I am a registered blind and a guide dog owner. Very difficult for me to use a camera. I can't see through the viewfinder and stuff like that. So after a lot of research, we thought, how about a GoPro? Because you kind of just point it where you want it to look. It's got a very wide angle lens. So we decided to go down this road. We've done a lot of research, and a lot of people are using it for vlogging, this particular setup that I'm using. So we're just really giving it a try to see how it works for somebody like myself who can't see very well. So be a little bit forgiving, people, if it's not the most, you know, if it's not the most precise and professional. Bear in mind that as a blind man using the camera, I'm not looking for any sympathy, but don't be too judgmental. I'm doing this to try and get you some footage in. I don't know how it looks, but hopefully it'll be nice. Anyway, I shall turn the camera off in the meantime until we get to Salhouse, and I shall turn it back on again, and we'll see what's going on at the forum meet. Okay, so if you have been watching, thanks very much indeed, and we'll catch you when we get back to Salhouse. Bye bye for now. So people, welcome back to Cooking on the Corsican, this special that we're doing for the forum meet. And would you believe the Corsican has broken down just outside Horning, and we're being towed up to Salhouse. So it's all exciting on Cooking on the Corsican vlog special today. Luckily these very kind gentlemen came along here on Ultimate Gem, and they've kindly strapped us alongside. They're going to the forum meet as well, and they're towing us up there, and it's absolutely lovely. And of course everybody's out sailing today at Horning Sailing Club, which you can see right in front of you. That's Horning Sailing Club. Very nice. Lucky it wasn't Sunday, it's absolutely jam-packed on a Sunday. Wave to the camera! There you are, some very nice sailors on the Norfolk Broads. Used to do a lot of sailing myself at one time when I was a slim, slender young man. But yeah, so there you go. All exciting on Cooking on the Corsican. I'll just leave the camera running for a little bit and let you see what's going on here. It's a lovely part of the river, this, it really is. Really beautiful. Of course, some of these houses over here, if you look at them, I couldn't even guesstimate how much some of these houses would cost. I would say $1 million plus, Steve, yeah? Some of them certainly, you know, they'll range from, you know, $500,000 and above. Some of them been well in excess of that. So unless we win the lottery, we won't be buying one. I'll be staying in my little flat in Norwich, which is absolutely beautiful. So anyway, people, we'll leave it there. Just thought we would let you know that that's what's happened to us. But we're still going to get to the forum. It's still all going to happen. So if you have been, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you when we eventually get to Salhouse. Bye bye for now. Okay people, welcome back to this vlog special, Cooking on the Corsican, the Norfolk Broads forum meetup. Now I said there wasn't going to be any cooking in this vlog, but however, excuse me, we have got here and we've been set a little bit of a challenge, and that is somebody's got an outside oven, and they've said, can you make some bread spur of the moment? So I am going to attempt to make some bread off the cuff, and I've been making bread for a lot of years, and I tend to do it all very much chuck this in, chuck that in, and go ahead. I mean, what is bread? Bread is flour, water, salt and yeast. It's, you know, it's no rocket science, but the art in it is getting it right. So we're going to start off here. I've got this strong white bread flour. I don't know how much is in it left in this bag, so I'm going to use that much. That's how much I'm going to use. That is an exact measurement, Nat. That's exactly that much.
The screen's just gone blank. screen, that's all. It's right.
It's a timeout on the screen.
Yeah, still recording now.
So do we need to start again?
Well, it's up to you. How are we going to stop it doing? Yeah. So now we've blanked the screen. I touched the screen to get the picture back. It's still recording though, but so obviously.
So good afternoon, people, and welcome back again to the third part of this vlog special on the Norfolk Broads Forum Meet. Now, I said earlier on we weren't going to do any cooking in this vlog, but I have been set a challenge. Someone here has got an outside oven. Grendel has got an outside oven going, and he's making some bread, so I couldn't resist the challenge of doing some bread myself. So I have got the simple ingredients for making bread. In this bowl I have got about half a kilo of just ordinary plain bread flour. I have got a teaspoonful of salt. I have got some yeast, which I think there's about 6 or 7 grams there. Never ever put your yeast and your salt together if you make bread. If you put the salt with the salt will kill the yeast. So never, that's the instant yeast that you just put straight in, but never ever put the salt and the yeast together, okay? So there you go. So that is my dry ingredients. I shall make a little well in the middle of the flour, and into that well I shall put about 4 ounces of just plain old melted butter. Okay, this will all come together very quickly, he says. And here I've got some tepid water. It's not hot, it's not cold, it's tepid. You would bath a baby in there actually, although a baby would not fit in that jug, let me tell you. Okay, so I shall bring this together. Now I've got my flour in, my butter in, and I shall add a little drop of water. Get absolutely no idea how much water. I will know when the dough comes together if I've got the right amount. It's all experience. Bread's very much an art form. The more you make it, the better you become at it. Your first loaf will probably be crap. Your second loaf will be better. Your third loaf will be better. Your fourth loaf will be even better, and so on and so forth. And when you've been making it for 30 years, you'll be an absolute expert. I never do anything fancy with bread. I make plain old bread. Sometimes I make brown, sometimes I make granary. But I make very plain, simple bread, because at the end of the day, it'll still be 90 times better than any old crap that you'll buy from the supermarket. Now, I know just through experience that this just needs a drop more water. So we shall put a drop more water in, and I shall bring this dough together. I love that smell of that yeast. It still needs just a little drop. What I don't want to do is put too much in, because I've got no more flour left. So I need to be quite exact. In the house, if I put too much water in, I would simply add a little bit more flour. And I didn't think to keep any by. I thought I'd be a smart arse. And do you know, that's just a bit there. I reckon that just needs another tiny little bit. I reckon, you know, that'll be perfect. Now you might be sitting there thinking, how, if he's not got any flour, that's perfect. Look at that. Now look, how I know is the bowl is now clean. I'm sure everybody can see that. The whole thing's come together. And in actual fact, I probably have just gone slightly too much the other way. But don't panic, it'll all come out in the kneading. Now some people might be thinking, however is he going to knead that? He doesn't have any flour. Well, I don't use flour when I knead bread. I use olive oil, which I should probably have taken the lid off of before I started this vlog. But I put a bit of olive oil on the table. I get my dough, and I shall put my bowl up there, and I will start to knead. Now this is going to take 10 minutes, but I'll show you me getting started, then I'll get on with it, and then I'll come back to you. But kneading, when you knead bread, you push out, roll over and tuck back in, push out, roll over, tuck back in, push out with the palm of your hand, roll over, turn, push out with the palm of your hand, push back over, back in, roll out with the palm of your hand, and you basically keep doing that and doing that. And the reason I don't use flour, because if you are following a recipe and it says use 600 grams of flour, and you make it with 600 grams of flour, and then you start using flour to knead the bread, you're adding more flour to the recipe, and that doesn't make for a good loaf. So I would advise you to try the olive oil way, okay? So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to carry on with my kneading, and I'm going to come back just as it's getting to the stage it should be, and I'll show you. So if you have been, thanks very much for watching, and don't forget to come back and just see me finishing this off. Okay people, 8 minutes has elapsed, and I have been kneading for 8 minutes, but I thought I would come back, spend the last couple of minutes with you, explaining to you why I do what I do. You'll see where I started working with the oil. I've left a little channel of oil there, just in case the dough starts to stick to the table. I'll then bring some more oil in to stop the dough sticking to the table, okay? That's the only reason, but it's not sticking. But every so often I just go over and just take a little bit of it. So when you're kneading, as I showed you, flat of the hand, stretch the dough right out, roll it back up, turn it, and basically that's all you need to do. It's really no rocket science. And 10 minutes, or when you've been making bread for a long time, you know how the dough feels. You get good at it and you think, right, that feels perfect. And that is nearly 10 minutes now. The only other thing we've done is we've washed the bowl and we've rubbed the bowl with a little bit of oil. And that is basically it. And to be honest with you, that actually feels really does feel lovely. So one way to tell if you've proved properly, if Steve just comes in here, if I take my finger and push that dough in, it should start to come back out, which slowly it will eventually start to come back out, which is exactly what it's doing. I probably pushed it in a little bit too far, but that is exactly what it's doing. So that is now going to be proved. I'm going to put it back in this bowl, I'm going to cover it up, and I'm going to leave it until it at least doubles in size. At least doubles. If an hour, if it hasn't doubled in size in an hour, I shall leave it another half hour. And once it doubles in size or more, I shall come back and show you what I'm going to do next. Okay? So in the meantime, thanks for watching, and come back and join us in the next part of this vlog. So here you are people, we're back again at the Norfolk Broads Forum meetup, and I thought I would just come and do a little video outside, show everybody what's going on out here. I'll take you over first here to this gentleman here. This is Grendel. He's the other gentleman who's making bread in his little oven, which is right there. And at what stage are you at the moment, Grendel?
The bread's in there cooking.
You've actually got it in there cooking?
Yeah.
And how long will it be?
Till it's ready.
Till it's ready. You're a man after my own heart.
It's,
Man after
it's
my own heart.
difficult to say.
When it
I've got,
smells cooked, it's done.
I've got temperatures ranging from about 270 degrees down there to about 140 there to less up here. So.
And how long's it been in? You don't know. So I was going to say, when can I come back and see it coming out?
Oh, I don't know. I'll let you know.
All right. Well, we'll have a wander up this way. These are all people here, by the way, that are all members of the NBN, the Norfolk Broads Forum. And those links to that forum are in all my videos at the bottom of the page. So we'll go around and I'll introduce you to a few people.
Hello, Jeffrey.
Good afternoon, people.
How are you?
Good afternoon.
You don't mind being filmed for a YouTube video, do you?
Absolutely.
I've
you
been
tell
on it
me
before.
We just thought we would do a little vlog, let people see what goes on.
Alright.
And you would like to add or say why you come along to these things, or
I want to taste your food.
yeah?
Yeah.
This is the first time we've
This
been.
is our first time.
It's the first time.
First time.
So you're virgins.
We're virgin,
We are.
I
yeah.
won't go that far, but
Virgin and the ridiculous. Well, very nice to meet you. I
likewise.
shall wander and meet some other people.
Can I
See who
just
else-
say, Jeffrey, I'm a great fan of yours.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
I watch all your films.
Well, you're one of the 117.
Thank you.
How are you? How you doing, alright, mate?
Yeah, that's it. How are you?
Yeah, alright, weekend down on the boat.
Yeah.
Oh, look out.
Yeah.
He's right.
These are other people just wandering about. We'll just go up here and see who we've got up here. Good afternoon, people.
Hello.
Hello, young man.
Good afternoon.
Taking your mouse for a walk?
You don't mind being filmed, do you? It's not for a pornographic film or anything like that. It's for a YouTube video. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to you.
And are you enjoying the meat?
I am indeed.
Good.
Just had a little siesta.
A siesta. Have you had a sherry or two?
I have indeed.
Good on you. And
just
that's what
arrived.
we're all here for.
We've just arrived.
5 minutes ago,
You'll be having a sherry.
probably, yeah.
Or something else. Something similar.
So you are one of these light-minded boating people.
Yes.
Oh, we're about to
The
find
same
out.
as all.
It's our first time here, so
First one as well.
first meet.
God, there's a lot of virgins here.
Is there really?
this meet-up. Yeah.
Okay.
Gosh, we'll have to go and find them all out then,
Newbies.
won't we?
I didn't think there were so many virgins in Norfolk. Anyway, I've got a limited battery time here,
Okay.
so I'll press on, meet another few people as we go along. So, I am Jeff, cooking on the Corsican.
Oh, hello, Jeff. Yes.
If you look up my videos on YouTube,
I've seen your links come up quite
but you haven't watched any.
not yet.
Well,
Early days.
watch Cooking on the Corsican.
Watch it.
You can. You can. So there you are, people. You can see a lot going on. I'll try not to ignore anybody.
Go on, ignore me.
I tried to get by these one here, they're from Yorkshire, say no more. Sorry, Sheffield. My mother's cutlery was for there. So there you go.
Yeah.
So we'll just charge on up here a bit. There's a bit of music going on now. I think we have a DJ for the evening. I don't know about that. So as you can see, it's just a lot of people. Mixture of boat owners and hirers, all meeting up together just to spend the weekend and have a jolly fine time. Good afternoon. How are you? You don't mind being filmed, do you? You don't mind being filmed, do you?
No, we don't.
It's not for a... Austin! Get out of here! Get! My dog is stealing...
That's Pauline's cake. No.
Austin!
No!
Sit down. Very bad dog. Hello Robin, how are you?
All right, thank you.
This is Robin, who all of the YouTube viewers will know, the London Rascal, and his young lady, young Sheila. Good afternoon, Sheila.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
You're looking well.
Thanks.
And of course Robin's mum.
Hello.
This other young lady I don't know.
No.
This is Maya.
That's Maya. Yeah,
My
Maya.
friend.
Well, very pleased to meet you.
And you too.
And you gentlemen, good afternoon.
Hi, Jeffrey, you're right.
Yeah, anything you would like to say?
I'm being filmed drinking tea.
Yeah. But is it tea that's in there?
Only tea, yes.
Austin?
No.
I'm going to take the dog away. Come on, dog. Austin, come along. So there you are, the dog stole all the cakes. Maybe that was a bad idea. So anyway, we'll leave it there for the time being, people. Just thought I would show you kind of what's going on here at the moment. So if you have been, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you when I get back. So people, welcome back to the bread making part of this vlog. I'm afraid to show you that I am a human being, I'm afraid the bread has not worked out the way that we wanted it to. We left it for 2 hours and it didn't hardly rose at all. I will just tell you that the yeast did say best before 2014, but I thought that'll still be fine because I made bread with it before and it was fine, but it didn't work out. So what we've done is we thought, right, I'm one that hates wasting stuff, as you good people know, so I've took it out, knocked it back, gave it a good knead again, and I have chopped up 2 big chilies and a load of coriander, and I've mixed it all through the dough, and I've flattened it out into this tray, and I've put loads of olive oil over it, and I'm going to leave it for a couple of hours, and I'm then going to bake it off in the oven, a bit like a focaccia type of bread. I don't know how it's going to work out, but that is where we're at with the bread. So I'm afraid we'll just need to see how it goes. So anyway, we're going to leave it there for the meantime, and we'll come back to you a bit later on and you'll see how this bread's actually worked out. So if you have been, thanks ever so much for watching. So good morning, people. It's now Sunday morning. I'm sorry I didn't put the camera back on last night, but it was all a little bit lively. Here's some loud music and barbecues and everybody enjoying themselves, so I decided to leave this part of the vlog until this morning. It's a beautiful morning here at Salhouse. We've been out since very early, and everybody's now just getting ready, considering to go, having breakfast, and I'll just pan the camera around and show you what's going on. Lots of people around. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
How are we all doing? We all have a good night last night?
Lovely. Great night.
Yeah. This boat here, they were very noisy, that boat there. There's a lot going on in there. And good morning. Everybody just getting ready to go. And oh, here we are. Here's John.
Hi, Jeff.
Jono from who's the skipper of the NBN, Norfolk Broads Net. I wonder if we could have a quick chat with you, John.
Yeah, sure.
I wonder if you could just give us a bit of information about the net. How long has the net been going?
Yeah, so Norfolk Broads Network has been running for 10 years now. 10th anniversary, sort of August this year.
Yeah.
So yeah, lots of kind of history there.
Yeah.
Lots of members that have been with us for a long time.
Yeah. And what are the aims and objectives of the net?
I guess the main aim of the Norfolk Broads Network is to encourage people to come and enjoy boating and the Broads. It's kind of promoting tourism in the area.
Yeah.
It's getting people into boating. A lot of us came as children and have just enjoyed it over the years and carried on. It's just kind of trying to get more and more people to do what we do, which is to enjoy going boating.
So when we're driving along, we see everybody flies your little bird J.
Yes, yeah.
With your logo on it, which is in front of me here. I'll pan the camera around so everybody can see it. And what does that little bird J represent?
I think to our members, if you see that, you know that you're meeting someone who is part of our community and someone who's going to be sort of helpful, and is gonna, is happy to let you
assist
know
you if you had a problem. Or,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just happy to kind of help you out. Everyone, quite a lot of people on the Norfolk network started as hirers.
Yeah.
Everybody had a first time on the boards once.
Yeah.
So there's lots of people who, are happy to help you. If it's tying the ropes,
Yeah.
it's how to do this, how to do a particular thing on the boat. They're happy to.
Yeah,
help.
well, if
So
you don't know how to do it, you're very grateful somebody's helping.
Yeah, absolutely.
Somebody showing you
So-
how to do it.
Yeah. So it's kind of, it's a community of helpful, kind of like-minded people. And it's, we try to be a sort of friendly group of people who, promote.
They're out
and
there
help out.
for all boaters.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So just finally, where do you see the Norfolk Broads network in the future?
I think we're probably looking to grow it a bit. Engage perhaps more with families and sort of bring on a whole new generation of boaters. Just encourage the next generation to kind of
Yeah.
come along and enjoy it like we all do,
Yeah.
and sort of let them into the secret basically,
Yeah.
and come and enjoy it, and come to our meets and
Yeah.
have a good time, and if they've got any questions or they need help, head over to norfolkboardsnetwork.com and we're happy to help.
Well, we've thoroughly enjoyed the weekend.
Great.
I'd like to thank you for cooking on the Corsican. Of course, we are members,
problem.
so we know all this. But please do, people. The NBN, go along. There's also lots of other information there for other people.
Oh,
And-
absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's not just for boaters.
Yeah.
We've got keen photographers on the group. There's people just like walking on
Yeah.
boards, into bird watching, all that
Yeah.
sort of thing. There's obviously we've
A lot
got
of technical stuff, people having
Yeah.
trouble with computers.
yeah,
and
absolutely. There's lots and lots and lots of different groups of interest, people from different backgrounds, different walks of life, and there's it's more than just boating.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, people. It's not just a network for boaters, it's a network for all people. Well, Jono, thanks very much indeed.
No worries.
We'll carry on, and thanks very much for the lovely weekend.
No, great to see
Okay.
you here again, Jeff.
Thank you. Wonderful. So there you go. That's the skipper of the Norfolk Broads net, Jono. We certainly had a fantastic weekend. I'll just quickly get back to the vlog we done on the bread. I'm afraid the bread did not prove. We left it overnight and it did not prove. But what I am going to do, I'm still going to put it in the oven and bake it and just see how it comes out, because you never know, I may have invented some fantastic new recipe. So it will go in the oven and we'll take it out. I'll put the camera back on. Even if it's gone wrong, I'll just put the camera back on to tie the ribbons. Okay, so if you have been, thanks very much for watching. So welcome back, people. I thought I would just show you before I put it in the oven exactly what happened. This just didn't prove. The yeast was out of date and it didn't prove. So I have mixed into this chilli and fresh coriander and olive oil, and I've turned it into what would like be a focaccia type of thing. Left it proving all night, and we're now going to pop it in a very hot oven and just see what happens. You never know, it could be absolutely terrible, it will go in the bin. But as you know, on Cooking on the Corsican, we do not like waste. So we're going to have a try, but the other way is it could be something absolutely brilliant. But the trouble is, if it is, I'll probably never be able to recreate it again. So, if you've been watching, once again, thanks very much, and we'll come back when we're taking this out the oven and show you. Okay, bye-bye for now. Okay, people, welcome back. Here's the bread after 25 minutes in the oven, and I've let it rest for 10 minutes. And I am now going to just cut it up, and I'm going to let people taste it and see what they think of it. But let's cut into it and see what it looks like inside. It's cutting quite nicely. It's quite dense, but a focaccia is quite dense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop this up into little pieces, let people taste it, and when you watch this vlog, people will put their comments in what they thought of it. So if you have been, thanks very much for watching. Okay people, hello again and welcome to the last part of this vlog special. A lot has happened since we last spoke. As you can see, the Corsican is now under our own steam, all repaired. We needed 2 new diesel filters. We needed a
Hose clip for the seal.
We needed a hose clip, we needed a seal, and Steve has repaired it all and it's now up and running. So everybody has left Salhouse. We were the last to leave, unfortunately, and we're now just heading towards Horning. Heading off, and Steve and I are now on a week's holiday on the Norfolk Broads. I don't know how much footage there'll be over that week or other vlogs, but we'll see what happens. But it's been an absolutely wonderful time. Been really lovely, not a problem really, even breaking down, it all adds to the fun. So I'll pan the camera around and show you what's kind of going on here. I think I showed you some of these properties yesterday. There's somebody there. This is the view just heading into Horning. There's normally lots and lots of sailing boats here, but they must be on a break at the moment. Horning Sailing Club, which I showed you earlier, is just over there on the port side, port being left, starboard being right, for those of you that don't know. Really is a lovely part of the Norfolk Broads, this, really nice. There's a dog over there somewhere that doesn't like us very much, we'll pan over. No, it's there, way back. So there you go people, that's us coming into Horning. We have to slow down and go through Horning very slowly, and we're now heading to Lyddon Bridge to have a pump out, fill up with diesel, fill up with water, and we shall be heading off. So I'm going to tie the ribbons up here people and say thanks very much to you for your time, and you know the script. Please go down below, give us a thumbs up, a thumbs down for whatever you thought of the video, leave comments, subscribe to the channel if you would. And we shall catch you on the next vlog. Anything you want to say, Steve?
No, it's been a lovely weekend, meeting all the members as always, and new ones.
So there you go people, all the very best in the meantime, and bye bye for now from Cruising on the Corsican.